Yo, what's up, brother? You're about to watch the full clothes module taken from the Ascension System. You can enjoy this module for absolutely free, and if you want the whole course, which of course includes the aesthetic splits, the exercise tutorials, but also the brand new modules like Will This Get Me Girls, my current split, and the ones that I'm actively adding into the aesthetics externals, you can buy the full system below at the cheapest price it'll ever be. This is a good one, so enjoy. All right, guys, in this externals module, we're going to talk about clothing. Specifically, give a full guide on how you should dress if you want to prioritize showing off your physique, getting more traction from girls, and overall having the aesthetic look. Honestly, guys, as you'll see, we can spend hours talking about just this topic. But I'll try and keep this module as practical and actionable as possible and give examples when I can. Now, before we go over these three topics that I laid out, we first have to have two very important mindsets when we're learning and thinking about clothes. The first one is going to be that the benefits scale with the prerequisites. And of course, the prerequisites to caring about clothes is going to be being attractive in general, being taller, having a good face, but more importantly for us is going to be building that aesthetic physique. For example, if someone has a physique in this red zone, then caring about clothes isn't going to do much for them. In fact, following this specific module and lesson will actually do them more harm than good. Unless they're specifically picking clothes to cover their physique, then focusing on clothes isn't going to help them. And of course, you guys know I used to be here, and learning in this stage is definitely not a bad thing. But you should definitely focus more on training and diet in this stage. Now, as we start progressing our physiques and start to look better, this is where clothing is now going to make a difference. The more that we start transforming our physique, the more we can now start leveraging our body rather than hiding it. And the more and more aesthetic that we become, the more that these benefits are going to compound, and truly the more outfits that we're able to wear. Now look, if you're actually watching these modules and following the system, then you're going to be progressing very quickly. I've seen many of you guys firsthand go from this red stage to this yellow stage. And when you get to the yellow stage and the top regions of it, that's when you should absolutely start implementing this module. And just to give you guys a visual example, if you start training for a few months and you begin to look like me or like this French model guy I found named Bach, at that point, learning to leverage your physique, with clothes being a big part of that, is going to be damn near as important as actually training, especially if our goals are what we talked about in that motivation section. And guys, I've seen many of your physiques. Some of you guys are already at this level, and a lot of you guys aren't that far behind. We don't have a crazy amount of muscle, but we do have that frame and shoulder dominant physique, and we are quite lean. Look, if you guys have watched my, shorts or Instagram, you would know that many people call me insanely small. So if I'm insanely small and can leverage my physique, you guys can too. All right, so obviously the benefits of this module are going to scale with your physique. And that should really just give you motivation to keep going with the split. The second mindset that we have to have, and this is absolutely essential when we're talking about clothes, it's the idea that you are the fit. Now, this will make more sense when we start looking at the examples, but you're going to see that I do not recommend extremely over-the-top clothes. And that's different from saying you shouldn't be flashy and you shouldn't show yourself off. What I am saying is that you shouldn't really have complex clothes. And that's because you yourself are the fit. You are the show. The clothes are sitting on you. The picture on the left displays that perfectly. Compare that to the picture on the right where you see that the fit is the fit. Like, you look at it and you see the clothes they're wearing. Like, obviously it's super well matched, it's clean, it's expensive, but that's what you're caring about. You don't care about the person wearing it. And of course, these two mindsets go hand in hand. The more that you have that aesthetic physique, the more that you do become the fit. All right, guys, so with those two mindsets understood, let's now talk about our first topic. And this really is going to be the most important one. We have the fit. I'll tell you guys right now that most of the time, the way that the clothes fit you is going to matter much more than what you're wearing. And when you hear what I say, you're going to think it's controversial, so you definitely have to hear me out. All right, so let's first talk about the fit when it comes to your tops. So your t-shirts, tank tops, long sleeves, everything like that. Listen to me, guys. For tops, the tighter, the better. Now, obviously that statement is going to have nuance. You don't just automatically put on the tightest thing you can, but there's a reason that this is the first thing that I'm mentioning in this module. That's because if there's anything you change about your clothes to increase your sex appeal, to show your physique off more, It's simply just wearing tighter clothes. And let's just give an example of a black shirt. And I know you may be thinking that the person on the right is just more attractive or simply just has more muscle. But the truth is, bro, you don't know that. Because in the pictures on the right, the clothes are too loose to reveal any physique. This guy might have as much muscle as this guy. And these guys seem to actually have a pretty similar physique. They're both lean, they both have a good amount of muscle, and they're both wearing black shirts. The difference is that the fits on the right are much tighter. And obviously the black t-shirt is just an example. We can use the same logic for almost every top that you wear. And absolutely a note that I need to make is that ChatGPT, Reddit, fashion videos or fashion guides, they're not going to agree with me. And even if you go ask a girl, they might also not agree with this. But the question isn't whose opinion do we listen to? The question is what looks objectively the best and what will get us the most results in real life. Like, for example, you have zero reason to listen to my fitness advice, but you probably listen to it because it works. And again, for this advice, you also don't have to listen to me. But what you should do is simply look for yourself. Look at these pictures. Try the clothes on for yourself. I found that, again, the more muscle I built, the leaner I got, the more I started gravitating towards tighter fitting clothes, right? And this is true for almost all tops. We can see that these dress shirts, they look better when they're tighter fitted. And there is going to be one specific exception to that rule, and we'll talk about that in the next section under specific fits. So keep watching to understand that. All right, so for tops, in general, the tighter the better. What about for bottoms? Well, for pants, my opinion is actually quite the opposite. Most of the time, straight or baggy pants are gonna look better than the tapered or tighter ones. For example, we can look at jeans here. In my opinion, the jeans on the left, they look fine, but they look quite formal and they look less youthful and kind of like an old person is wearing them. Compare that to the straight leg or baggier jeans, and guys, they just look way better. And the same thing can be said about sweatpants. I mean, the ones on the left, they're fine, but they do kind of look like a 7th grader who plays Minecraft wears them. The ones on the right, when they're baggier, it just looks more aesthetic. And I think one of the main reasons for that, guys, is because the legs are never really able to be shown off like the upper body. I mean, you're never gonna really fill out pants, right? And anytime you're wearing a tighter fit, it's almost always gonna make your legs look skinny. On the other hand, if you wear more loose and baggy pants and combo that with the tighter fitting top, then it's gonna create a nice contrast and almost always look aesthetic. And the fact that baggier pants probably objectively look more aesthetic than tighter fitting ones is just another one of those reasons that we don't have a lot of leg training. All right, so for tops, we want tighter. For bottoms, we want looser. What about for sweaters and shorts? Now, for sweaters and shorts, as we'll see in the next section, I am less of a fan of just wearing them for aesthetics in general. But if we do choose to wear that, then the fit of the clothing is gonna depend on the outfit in general and on you. And as we can see, both can work. In this first example, both a looser style sweater and a tighter style sweater can both work. And in the second example, we can again see that a looser style of short and tighter style of short can both work. For these clothes, there's no general rule that I can give, like tighter top, looser pants. Again, it's gonna depend on the individual situation. All right, so now I'm hoping we understand the basic principles on fit, and through the examples, see the importance of it. In the second section, we're now gonna talk about specific fits. And what I mean by that is we're gonna discuss specific articles of clothing and how you should wear them. And we'll go from the least clothed to the most clothed. And well, for the first example, we have the fit of being shirtless. So let's talk about the opportunities and what you should keep in mind if you're going to shirtless max. Well, the first thing that should be coming to your mind is, of course, the mindsets, right? Obviously, the more your physique is developed, the more benefit and more appropriate it is for you to shirtless max. Like, let's be real, if you're in the red or even the lower end of the yellow range, you shouldn't really be jumping to take your shirt off. But of course, the more developed and aesthetic that you are, the more appropriate and the more benefit that you'll get. Now, the most common places that people do shirtless max is going to be at the pool or beach, which is of course acceptable, at festivals or raves, which is most of the time acceptable, and sometimes at parties or hangouts, but that's of course very dependent. Now, when it comes to being shirtless, I never recommend that you prioritize this or you force this and just always have a reason to take your shirt off. You never want taking off your shirt to look forced, And honestly, it does sometimes have less appeal and less suspense than these other outfits that we're gonna talk about. But if you're gonna be shirtless, jewelry is very important, and I recommend that you wear pants. Now, we're not gonna mention jewelry in this specific lesson. There is going to be a specific jewelry and accessories module. But when you're shirtless, it's gonna be more important. Now, the second fit that we're gonna talk about is going to be tank tops. And for tank tops, there's just some basic rules that we should follow. And the first one, which is very, very important, is that a thick and tighter fitting tank top is always better. Guys, when someone is wearing one of those tank tops that's loose, it's thin, it comes down too low, or it even shows like your lats, when it just overall has that stringer vibe, it just looks like shit. And it also looks like you're trying very hard to show off your muscle. Compare that to a higher quality tank top that's thick, fitted, it doesn't come down too low and it covers everything nicely. That looks mager. And ironically enough, it actually looks less like you're trying to show off your muscle. Honestly, just have the rule that you won't wear a tank top unless it's like the one on the right. The second rule for tank top, and this is also very important, is that you should combo it with baggy pants. I mean, just compare the photos. Their tank tops are both high quality and look good. They both have quite aesthetic physiques. The only real difference is the fact that the guy on the left is wearing shorts and the guy on the right is wearing baggier pants. And of course, the fit on the right looks much more aesthetic and has much more appeal. And this is gonna stay true no matter if you have super developed legs or super skinny legs. Wearing shorts with the tank top just looks like you're showing off too much. Now, this isn't really a set in stone rule. Of course, you can combo a tank top with some nice shorts and it'll look good. But if you're gonna do that, then I would recommend slightly baggier shorts. Remember, when the top is tight, the bottom should be more loose. That's gonna look better. The last point that we need to know about tank tops is that you should be pretty careful where you wear this. Wearing a tank top can be too show-off-ish and too casual for some settings, and some places might not even let you in. So just be careful with that. But again, wearing a nice tank top with some baggy pants is going to be an absolutely killer outfit. All right, guys, let's talk about t-shirt maxing, and this is gonna be a great one. These t-shirts are gonna be the most versatile thing that you can wear. So it's very important that you have a few good t-shirts. And now we'll talk about a few different types. The first one, and this is gonna be 10 out of 10, absolutely essential. It's going to be high quality, tight fitting, black and white t-shirts. When you have that white or black t-shirt that fits you perfectly, you can rock this in almost any setting and you'll have very high appeal. You can dress these more down with sweatpants like the guy on the left, or dress up with some dress pants or jeans and go for like a night out. But trust me guys, commit to that tight fitting one, especially around your biceps and shoulders. Simple black and white tees can be 10 out of 10. All right, when it comes to more vintage or t-shirts with logos on them, this gets a little bit more interesting. Unlike Pinterest and Reddit, these shirts are said to have quite a high appeal, and especially like more chill and loose ones. But here's the thing. If we look at, for example, the one on the left, it does have that oversized and loose fit. And it might look good, but here's the thing. It's not gonna maximize for what we want. Remember at the start of the video, we said that we want clothes that give us that aesthetic look, more attraction from women, and specifically show off our physique. So if you're like 6'4" and have a model to your face, then this might have maximal aesthetics. But it does not maximize for our goal of showing off our physique. And therefore, guys, it's not gonna give us the benefits that we're aiming for. And although women might love this shirt, what do you think they're gonna be more attracted to? A shirt or actually an aesthetic physique? And with all that said, guys, none of this even matters because you can just get one of these vintage aesthetic shirts that are simply tighter fitting, or at least with shorter sleeves that show off your arms. So no matter if it's a plain black and white tee or one of these vintage shirts or a shirt with a logo, just make sure to keep our principle of a tighter fitting shirt to show off your physique. The last shirt that we're going to talk about is going to be a short sleeved dress shirt. And for this, again, just keep the same principles. We want it to be tighter fitting, high quality, and ideally pair it with some looser pants. Now, so far guys, all we've talked about for the top has been tighter, tighter, tighter. And if you do remember, I did say that there was one exception, and this is it. It's going to be a button-down dress shirt. And for these type of shirts, guys, baggy is often better. And that's because with these type of shirts, especially if they're looser, then you can still keep that sex appeal of showing off your physique. For example, unbuttoning the first two buttons or rolling up your sleeves. For these type of shirts, that's going to be a much better idea rather than just getting it tight to sort of hug your physique. Guys, these button-down shirts can be absolutely mager and should definitely be motivating you to not slack on your ab training. All right, let's move on and talk about long sleeve shirts and jackets. Now, in general, guys, these are going to be a little bit worse for what we're going with. And that's simply because they cover more skin and are going to be worse at showing off your physique. With that said, they can still absolutely be used. And for long sleeves, guys, the best option is going to be one of these Henleys or long sleeves that you can unbutton the first few buttons. If you pair that with having it a bit tighter fitting, then they do become very aesthetic and pretty good at showing off your physique. So if you are going to go for a long sleeve, that's what I would recommend. Now, when it comes to jackets or coats, of course, they're going to do less to show off your physique because you're literally covering your physique. But if you are going to wear it, then I recommend two things. Firstly, of course, make sure that the jacket or coat is just aesthetic in general. Something like a leather or bomber jacket or something simple like all black will often look pretty good. But more importantly, what you should do is combo it with something aesthetic underneath. For example, like an all black shirt or a tank top. That way, you of course have the option of taking it off. Now, the last thing we are going to mention in this section is going to be your gym fits. And in general, guys, these follow all the same principles. For example, for tank tops, it's the exact same thing. Make sure that it's thick and tighter fitting and doesn't look like a stringer. And even for the gym, I do think that pairing your tank top with pants is going to look way better. Now, of course, if you're in there to be serious, in there to train, and want to be comfortable, then of course wear whatever the hell you want. But in my opinion, an aesthetic physique would look better not like this with shorts, but instead like this with more baggy pants. And again, this isn't to hide our legs per se. It's literally just because this looks better. Now, in my opinion, when it comes to the gym, you do have three real options when it comes to the top that you wear to the gym. This is going to be a tank top, as we mentioned, a short sleeve compression, and lastly, a long sleeve compression. Well, as you guys can see, for the goals we have, a tank top is going to be better than a short sleeve, and that short sleeve is going to be better than that long sleeve. The tank top simply has the ability to show off more skin, the fact that you're leaner, and your shoulders. But I think the short sleeve compression is probably the best at showing off your biceps. And when it comes to the long sleeve compression, honestly, you have to be pretty big and very lean if you want it to look the best. And the fact that it just shows off less skin, less veins, it's gonna go on the bottom. In my opinion, guys, wearing tank tops, specifically with baggier pants like this, is gonna be the best option for the gym. All right, guys, and for the last section, we're gonna talk about the ultra-specific longer outfit